Hey guys, Chi here. Welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a little bit different for my channel. Something came about that just really irked my nerves. Here's the situation at hand. Kim, who goes by Naturally Fashionable, she tweeted something. I think she also posted it on IG. Her tweet was basically, I'm going to say something that is unpopular. I was once enthralled with body positivity as well. It was trendy and easy to make money in that niche. But it was foolish and looked silly. Me bragging about being fat is like bragging about being anorexic. It's weird. I'm gonna let y'all process that. First off, I want to say she's entitled to her opinion just like I'm entitled to my own. Within any community, you're going to have different views. Body positivity, like life, it evolved. It snowballed into something bigger, something greater, where it became more inclusive. It wasn't just about size. You can be skinny, you can be fat, tall, short, you can have a disability. You can have a missing limb. Basically, you're looking at yourself and saying like, right now in this moment, I am okay with being in the skin that I am in. That's what body positivity truly is. Let's talk about the trend part. Yes, it was trendy, but the issue at hand is not and never will be. And the fact that you're basically admitting that you've profited off of being plus size and having a platform to speak about it, and then in this next line say that it was silly? Are you fucking kidding me? Like bragging about being fat? No, I'm bragging about being completely enamored with my own dopeness. That's what I'm bragging about. And the fact that she was just like, it's silly. You have a lifestyle because of the plus size community. How does that work? You should be uplifting and not saying, hey, because I lost weight or because I have a husband or because this or because that, I'm more successful and you should do the same. That judgment is the reason why, what brought us here. We all have been judged by our size and things that have made us different. And for you to basically judge the very community who has been judged very harshly by society, it doesn't make sense to me. It truly doesn't. I don't think anyone in the plus size community would actually brag about being fat. Both extremes of the equation are bad. If you're anorexic, it's a terrible thing. It's a disease, as well as being extremely morbidly obese. It's an extreme. I don't think anyone promotes either side. Okay, so let's get that straight. For years, being plus size was looked at as a negative thing. Kim is basically saying, because her journey entailed, oh, as I lost weight, the doors started opening, the seas started parting, basically telling her followers like, yo, if you start losing weight, you know, and doing all that, like that's when things are going to happen to you. And that's the negative aspect of it. Just because you lose weight, it doesn't guarantee you that you will be successful. It doesn't guarantee you shit. That is the part that's really negative about her message, whether she knows it or not. That is a very toxic thing to say. They said, girl, if you go to college, it's going to secure you. You're going to make a lot of money. Guess what? I work a job that my degree is not needed in. It's the same thing. You're promising something like, hey, if you lose weight, things are going to happen for you. That is so toxic. And imagine being a young woman or man hearing that. That's crazy. And it's so unhealthy. The teenage me would buy into that. It's like, wow, like I need to lose that weight. Yeah, I do need to lose that 30 pounds. It's just toxic, man. It's very damaging. I'm just so sick of people projecting their ideas and opinions of what how they live their life onto other people. It's ridiculous. And the notion that, oh, I can't be successful because I'm fat. No, fuck out of here. And what we all have to realize is that everyone's journey is different. I might be able to relate to you and find like a sisterhood with seeing some of these influencers, and that's how I come to know you. And it is also okay when people evolve, change, grow, and go in a different direction. I'm not going to sit here and act like there is not a fat phobia within the plus size community. We're not going to sit here and act like that isn't a thing, because we see on Instagram the hour shape body is highly regarded, yet someone who has a stomach is and for me, the whole body positivity is that you should be able to feel good no matter what size you're in. It starts in your head. It's a mental state, emotional state. I'll tell you my story. Listen, I wasn't confident. It's taken me a long time to even get to the point that I'm at today. My eldest sister, she was plus size, but she passed when I was 7. So in my immediate family, growing up, becoming the woman and the teenager and stuff like that, I didn't have anyone to talk to about my shape. So my family saying, oh, you keep eating, you're going to end up like so-and-so, you're going to be fat, blah, blah, blah. You might not know it as a teenager or a young person, but it does something to you. For me, I automatically equated that I needed to be skinny in order to, and it's not true. 12 years old, being catcalled by grown men just based on my body. High school, where now the opposite sex also being very aware of my body and me being uncomfortable with my body. So I wouldn't wear tight-fitting clothes, always compensate and balance out because I didn't want the attention. I didn't want to be looked at, even though I just wanted to be cute and trendy. I didn't start wearing fitted clothes until I was in my 30s, like dead ass 5 years ago. The day I said, fuck it, is the day I just started shedding back and pulling back all of the layers. I was so concerned in my teens and in my 20s about what everyone else thought instead of focusing on how I feel as a person, me being in this body, how I feel, how I want to look, how I want to dress. No one else is going to live your life except for you. Me turning 30, I was just like, you know what? I'm done trying to please everyone else and me wanting to express myself. And if you've been on my channel, I've been expressing myself through my makeup and through my fashion. And it's a release for me. Society standards is like a rope. You keep holding on to that and eventually your hands are going to bleed. And sometimes it's just better to just let go and just do what feels good to you. The places you can go mentally, emotionally, that's how you start to build within yourself, has all shaped who I am. And I'm to the point where I can sit here and talk to you guys, and somebody might need to hear this. We're under this notion by society that the if factor, if you lost 10 pounds, you'd be good. My highest weight in high school was 180 and I wanted to lose 30 pounds. I wanted to be a size 10 by somebody else's opinion that really didn't matter. And with social media and things like that, it is extremely hard now because you are inundated with tons of images of what you should be. We start to get in our minds like, damn, like maybe I should get a BBL. Maybe I should get a breast reduction. Maybe I should get a breast lift. So for me to find refuge within the plus size community in following a lot of these girls who are super dope, I find the confidence within myself in order to inspire any of you guys. And I think that message is getting lost. At least on my channel and on my page, I hope to inspire someone because I didn't have that person to talk to and to look up to and be like, wow, like that woman is so stylish. The good thing about Instagram is that I found some of the most amazing people there who have this confidence within themselves, and that inspires me to take chances. That inspires me to try different looks, try different things, because it is just like, all right, I found my people, I found my tribe. I used to talk about starting a YouTube for years jokingly, because in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, I'm too fat to do this. Or maybe I should lose a little bit more weight. Maybe I need a flatter stomach. I'm going through all of this stuff and being jokingly when I truly wanted to do it. And I didn't get that really big push until I lost my dad. My dad was very unapologetic. That inspired me to start my channel. How I launched my channel on his birthday. I spoke at his funeral. And I said, when you leave this earth, if you had to play a highlight reel of your life, you don't want to be there standing there being like, wow, damn, I didn't do that. You want to look back on your life and be like, yes, I did that. Yes, I did that. I went here. I did that. And that's how I live my life now. It's like, I don't care about your opinion. I really don't. I don't need your approval. I need my approval. To me, very important when you have a platform, you have to use it responsibly, because it's not just grown women watching. There are young, impressionable girls who are looking towards you. And I will never say what you should and shouldn't do. But I do feel like we're here to inspire. I did watch Flaws of Couture, and I believe on here she's Toronto's Fluffy. She went on a live. And she brought up so many valid points. She's just naturally confident. She's not one of those girls who needs to have that daily affirmation of, yes, I'm beautiful, I'm great, I'm amazing. She's not that girl. She's just like, bitch, I am that bitch. And that's what I love about her, because she doesn't care. Of course, she's thought about things where she said it on live. She thought about, damn, like maybe I should have a big ass. Maybe I should tweak my body. She's living in her truth about it. And someone who really gets a bad rap is Passion Jones. She's one of the OGs when it comes to the plus size community. And hell, she was even, I believe, ostracized from the industry part of it. She's been on both sides of the coin, where she has been big and she still was confident and sexy. Now that she has gotten surgery and she's gotten nips and tucks, people are like against her. It's like, oh, you're not for us. I don't know what size she is truly now, but her message has never changed. She has never looked down on someone else who might still be big and be like, oh, lose all this weight, girl, you gonna be popping. She was popping before. She had a husband, she had her kids, she had all that before she decided to walk her journey. She still rides for the plus size girl. It's okay to not be able to relate to her anymore, because you look towards a lot of these influencers like, damn, they get me, blah, 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 that's cool. They don't do this stuff necessarily for you. They still have a life to live. They still have choices to make. But for the very plus size community that has been ostracized to begin with by society, to then go on the attack within the community, how are you no different than the skinny people calling people fat? How are you different? Like, make that make sense to me. There are a lot of dope girls. I fucks with a lot of girls, different types of girl. I love Damn Dandy. I love Curves on the Move. I love, Flaws of Couture. I love on the Q Train. And she's a perfect example. She's a bit more modest than a Passion Jones or Flaws of Couture. She's not gonna look at those girls and be like, oh, they're too sexy. Oh, that's disgusting. She hasn't passed judgment on them. She knows herself well enough to say, okay, that's not my thing. But if she decided, hey, I'm gonna put on the most scantily of scantles dresses or skirts or high hip, whatever, that's her journey and that's her choice, and that's okay. I know it's hard out here to find who's genuine, who's not, who's just pushing product, basically using us, and who's genuinely down for you, in the trenches with you, and be like, yo sis, like, I feel you on that. It's okay for you to make the decision of, all right, well, I got what I needed from this influencer or this person, and it's brought me to this space. Now I need to evolve who I particularly follow. That's up to you. You're the one subscribed. You're the one who's following. You have that control of what you take in finding those like-minded people and that good energy. It's crazy when people decide to make a personal choice to do something else, and it's like an uproar. It baffles me. I say all of that to say this. We are all unique individuals. Hell, twins are even individuals when it's all said and done. And we need to embrace that. And that's what body positivity is just embracing your unique qualities that make you you. Because at the end of the day, there is no one else on this planet that is you. And that should be celebrated. I have the right to feel good in my own skin. The name of my channel is ComfortablyChic365 because I want to inspire anyone to be comfortable 365 days out of the year, okay? Being you. And that's what I bring to the table. That is what I'm spewing out. I've always done that. And I hope you guys continue to rock with me. I didn't want to make this video too long, but that is just, I just needed to get that out. I wanted to express that to you. I do appreciate anyone and everyone who has followed me in my journey till now. And I hope you continue to learn and grow with me and just have that conversation. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it off at this point, and I hope you guys have a phenomenal day. Don't forget to stay comfy and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.